What's going on, guys? Mambo here, and we are with the one,
Luke,
the one and only Luke.
the
There's
pack god.
no other Luke, just him. Um, Today we are without Nick. There's no reason why. As you can see by the title, it is the second MLB pod. Drinks are a very good idea. Definitely forgot those. Second opening day starts later today. Let's go. I'm hyped. I know everybody's hyped who's a baseball fan. I mean, come on. It's sick. 60-game season. Our last pod, we didn't know what the hell was going to happen. We thought that there was going to be like an 85-game season with normal schedules.
I thought there was going to be no season.
I don't know what the hell happened. But Manfred said there was no way we were going to play more than 60 games. He literally pissed me off so much. Anyway, 60 games. Opening days today. Mookie just got a 13-year, $380 million contract. Let's talk about that, Luke. What do you think?
Yeah, if the Dodgers don't win the World Series this year, there's only two ways they're not going to win the World Series. One, the Yankees beat them, or two, they're just the biggest chokers on the planet. I mean, they have the most stacked lineup ever. But I am worried about, they must not have much cap room left. How are they going to keep guys like Bueller and Bellinger when they need extensions? Because those are guys that they're going to want to keep.
Yeah. I'm not a GM by any means, but let me just start off by saying this. The amount of money players are getting paid right now is absolutely ridiculous.
Crazy.
It's ridiculous. That's just a side note. I guess that's the day and age we live in now, right? But now, if you're the Dodgers, just think about this. Would you rather have Mookie Betts or Bueller and like a couple other guys? Or would you or maybe even have Bellinger with Bueller or, build a foundation? Or would you just have Mookie Betts and then decide on, you want to build for the future? I know a star player is a star player. Don't get me wrong. Star player is a star player. And Mookie is a great player. But wouldn't you want to have like a full team? Like right now, the Yankees, I know they're all young. They haven't hit their contracts yet. They're still in the rookie contracts. But you got guys like Andujar, Judge, Glaber, Sanchez, who they're not going to keep. You got all that. And you have the big contracts like Hicks and Stanton and whatnot and blah, 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 Tanaka, Paxton, right? So you got Severino with the small contract. Garrett Cole with a big contract. Thank you. I almost forgot.
Yeah.
You got a team with a couple really big contracts, and the rest are like $555,000. Like, that's how you have a good team. It's going to be interesting what the Yankees do. But in the Dodgers case, they just paid Mookie insane amount of money. What are they going to pay Bellinger? Bellinger's better than Mookie in some respects. I think Bellinger's better than Mookie.
I would take Bellinger. He's more versatile. He hits more dingers. I don't know. I just think Bellinger's one of my favorite players other than the Yankees.
Same. So you're gonna have to pay Bellinger unless he takes a pay cut, which is possible. You're gonna have to pay Bellinger more than you paid Mookie. How the hell is that gonna happen?
I'm just happy Mookie was stolen from the Red Sox, and all the Red Sox fans like, after the 1 year, he's coming back to Boston.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess if that's the only way you get Mookie, that's the only way you get Mookie, and a star player is a star player. So, if they don't win rings, it's not worth it. If they win rings, it's worth it. Honestly, with the Garrett Cole contract, I said that if the Yankees win one ring in the next 3 years, I'm happy.
They damn well better win a ring in the next 3 years.
I'll be happy. And the contract is worth it. That's all. Next topic. Will there be fans? Luke, what do you think?
I mean, I'm no Dr. Fauci here, but I think in the fall, I think the freaking virus is going to make its dandy way back to town. So I don't think there's going to be fans.
I agree. But now, without getting too political, I'm going to try my best here. Let's just step back. So I want everybody who's watching this, Luke, take a step back, okay? Now we're here, right? We're looking at this, the virus, right? And you see it took a second spike. Now, is this because we've been testing more people? Yes, some may say that. Is it because some people just absolutely don't want to wear a mask and believe that they're like immune to this? Sure, it might be that. Is it because there's protests and people gathering? Sure, might be that. Is it because people are going to rallies? Sure, might be that. Let's just imagine. Let's just imagine that there were no protests, that there were no Trump rallies, there were no whatever rallies, there were no. There's always going to be people who think that they're immune and that they're better than something, right? You're always going to find people who are like, oh no, the virus isn't going to get me. Blah, 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 blah. So we have to take them into account. But if there was no George Floyd killing. If there
Is
was,
this the MLB opening day podcast or the coronavirus podcast?
I'm almost done with this. If there was no killing of George
You're
Floyd,
gonna lose your subscribers. Just shut up now.
if there was no killing, there were no protests. If there were no protests, there would be a less likely chance of a surge. If there were no Trump rallies, there would be less likely of a surge. If there were none of that, which, honest to God, I truly believe won't be happening in a couple months from now, let alone a month from now. I don't think there's going to be protests. I don't think there's going to be rallies. I think everybody's going to be like, yo, let's just stop gathering and just stop the virus finally.
Yeah, but people are morons and don't listen.
You're always going to have those ones. But like the mass gatherings of people, if there were none of that, would there be like a coronavirus? Or would it just be like the flu, where like a couple people get it, ba 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 ba, da da da. I don't know. Look, I ain't no doctor. I don't know. I'm just saying, let's think about it. So my answer to this, are there going to be fans? I think there should be. You have Boomer Esiason said this. You got tens of thousands of seats. Yankee Stadium seats over 40,000. You're telling me you can't fit 15,000 people?
You know, what they're gonna do is they're gonna completely spread them out and charge like $1,000 per ticket. That's what they're gonna do.
I kind of think the opposite. Oh, they're going to spread them out. But like with all the risk that goes involved, I don't think they're going to overcharge. I think it might be a fair price.
Well, if they're undercharging, I'm gonna go every freaking game. I have a car now. I'm gonna drive up and just go. You know, even if I'm alone, I just want to go to games.
For sure. But like
Yeah.
you're going to always have to send like a waiver and stuff. But like I think that the prices might be a slight bit higher just because it's like, yo, baseball. But I don't think it's going to be too crazy. And I think there will be fans especially in New York.
Well, I
Maybe
hope so.
not like Florida.
Well, I mean, if MetLife Stadium just said no fans, you think Yankee Stadium's gonna say, "Oh, come on in"? Like I feel like they're kind of gonna go together.
All right. So you're right. I didn't take one thing into account, and that's De Blasio and Cuomo. They're definitely not going to allow fans in New York, no matter how.
Yeah,
They're just not. I, I forgot about them. So yeah,
we're gonna have to have more of that screeching, like fake crowd noise that I hate. We're gonna have to deal with that all year.
I like it. I like it.
I don't like it.
I think it, especially on TV, it feels less fake.
It sounds very fake.
It just feels like baseball again.
Well, no shit, but it still sounds fake.
And
Okay, let's talk about baseball, please. Let's move on.
So, so you don't like the crowd noises, the fake crowd noises?
I don't mind it, but I prefer natural crowd noise.
Do you like the? I know the Mets were doing it, like the billboards behind
Oh,
home.
that was really funny. You see one of them with like a dog.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's jump in to our division prediction.
15 minutes later.
Our division rankings. So let's go. American League East Central West, and the National League East Central West. American League. I don't want games won right now. I just want who's coming in first, who's coming in second, blah 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 blah. Luke, give me your AL East predictions.
Fifth place, obviously, Baltimore, because the reason is they suck.
Yeah.
Fourth place, I'm going to do it.
I agree with you.
The Boston Red Sox.
I agree with you. I'm 2 for 2 right now.
The Boston Red Sox. They have no pitching. Nathan Eovaldi is their opening day starter. I mean, people are hurt. People have coronavirus. It's just not a good situation there. They lost Mookie. Their confidence is down. The Red Sox are going to go down the pooper. 3, the rising Toronto Blue Jays. They they're on the rise. They have young, good players. They have a good pitching staff. They got Nate Pearson coming up. They have a potential ace if he's good in Hyun-Jin Ryu, if he pitches how he did the first half. And they could just be really good. Second, who is probably going to be one of the best teams in baseball this year, the Tampa Bay Rays. They are very good and well-rounded. And obviously in first, the Yankees. And I don't even need to explain. They're going to win. If they stay healthy, they're going to win.
So recent, I agree with everything you just said, 100%. Recently, I was watching MLB Network, and they said the 10 most surprised guesses. What am I thinking of?
Like surprise teams.
No, not surprise teams, but like not dark horse guesses. You know what I mean? Like crazy guesses.
Yes, I know.
And they said the Rays would
They're not a crazy guess. Everyone knows they're good.
would finish first, right? So I'm like, yeah, they have pitching. If the Yankees don't play like the Yankees and the Rays play over their heads, it's very possible that
The Rays could very well win the division by like a few games. I just think the Yankees are the better team.
any team can finish anywhere because it's only 60 games.
Mhm.
And I remember John Boy did like a little thing. Every team's 60, they took every team's best 60 game spread, and like every team was either 500 or better. So if the Orioles play the best baseball they played this year, they did last year, they could be a 500 team. So like, it's really anybody's guess, but I agree with everything Luke just said.
Mhm.
No, I'll take the Central, and Luke, you could.
A lot of people are gonna be mad about that Red Sox in fourth thing, but I really believe that.
It's got nothing. They have Bogarts, Devers, JD, and where's their pitching?
Verdugo's gonna be good though.
Verdugo's gonna be good, but where's their
Erod's underrated, but he's got Rona.
yeah, JBJ, the most overrated outfielder in the game.
He's a good fielder. He can't hit.
He's so high.
He's a good fielder.
But Toronto, Vlad, Bogues,
Oh,
dude.
Cavan, Lourdes, Pearson.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be good.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, you take the Central.
last place I got the Royals. Nah, I got
Whoa, Tigers.
all right, so this is how I'm gonna evaluate the Royals and the
You
Tigers.
really think the Tigers are gonna be better than the Royals?
The Tigers got Maven, who's good. Okay, he's no Mookie Betts.
He's just the product of New York. He's been below average his whole career. He's gonna suck again. He's gonna go back to sucking.
Okay, listen,
Maben was just a New York player.
you got Romine, you still got Miggy, and you got all these like prospects that come out of nowhere. Nico Goodrum, like he's not good, but like he's feasible. Well, you had a bunch of feasible players on the Tigers. I'm not gonna say they're gonna be good, but I think they will be a little bit better than the Royals. I know the Royals have Mondesi and
Soler,
I forgot about
Merrifield,
Soler and Merrifield. It'll be close, but I think
Dozier. Hey,
okay.
Marwan, what do you
Tigers
think this one?
in last place.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Tigers, Royals. All right, this is where everything can be turned way wild. The Indians finished third in the division,
Couldn't agree more.
and now this I've been debating about this one.
Don't do it. Don't you do it.
I'll put the White Sox in second,
Thank you.
and I'll go with Twins in first. But the White Sox will be a wild card team.
Oh, for sure.
White
And
Sox-
next year they'll be very good. They'll be in contention for the division. They're just not ready. It's 1 year too soon.
Is Luis Robert going to be in the league?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be their starting center fielder. Their other option in center is Adam Engel. He kind of sucks. So it'll be Robert.
All right.
You see, he almost robbed a home run yesterday, but his glove fell into the stands.
Yeah,
and
I
they
saw
counted as a home run. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty shitty. But
AL West.
okay, I'm like completely blanking. The teams are A's, Astros. Who are the other three? I'm completely blanking.
Angels.
Angels,
Seattle.
Seattle, and who?
Texas.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. Okay. So fifth, Seattle. They suck. They're only good player with Vogelbach. Okay, moving on. Um, fourth, gotta go with Texas.
Kluber and Bird.
Bird was sent down. He batted 154 in training camp. I just saw it this morning.
Mike Minor, Lance Lynn, Kluber.
Okay, well, yeah, they have nice pitching, but
It's
you know,
68.
other than like Gallo, their offense isn't great. Todd Frazier is washed like my freaking car on a hot day. Um, yeah, they're just not good.
Their over-under is 28 and a half games.
Cool. Um, in
So
third, why am I forgetting the other team that's not the Angels and the Astros? Oh, the Angels. Okay, yeah. Third, I got the Angels. The Angels are going to be much better this year. Trout's going to stay healthy and have a great year. He said he's playing this year. That's good. Shohei Ohtani is going to be a two-way stud. And yeah, I think if they just make some good pitching free agent signings at the end of the offseason, or even bring in a pitcher before the deadline, I think next year they'll go places. In second place,
finally, yes, let's go.
I've
Yeah,
got the Astros in second.
yeah. See, I told you.
They're still going to be a very good team. They're still going to go to the playoffs, and they're still going to do well.
I told you.
And it's not even like it's more that I think the A's are going to do really well than the Astros are going to do really bad.
Yeah, okay.
I think the Astros are still going to do great. Like they're going to go like 40-20. They're still going to be very good. But I just think the A's are going to do really good. The A's are hungry as hell. They keep getting eliminated so early. They got Luzardo coming up. They've got good players. It's the A's time, I think.
I wish I was a good editor so I could play the clip where I said that the Astros would come in second and you were calling me a retard.
Well, I was not like, no, you idiot.
I agree.
Yeah.
I did not think I would agree with Luke on that one, but I did. And
Yeah.
100%. So let's jump into the NL.
The only player who I think is going to decline a little bit is Bregman.
Yeah, I mean,
Jordan's going to be great. Yuli
look,
Gurriel is overrated as hell.
averages and home runs will go down.
Altuve is going to decline.
The averages will go down. They don't know what pitch is coming. The balls aren't juiced anymore.
You see the Royals the other day in the exhibition game? They were like drilling everybody.
Well, it was like a ball that hit Altuve.
I was so happy to see. No. I think Springer, Altuve, and Bregman each got drilled.
The one that hit Altuve was like a curveball.
Still, I was still happy to see it.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
So, I agree. NL East.
No. What we should do is now we should talk about like MVP, Rookie of the Year, all that stuff. Then do NL separately. That's what we should do.
That's cool. Yes, I agree. Good thinking, Luke.
Yeah.
Okay. So my Rookie of the Year. I know we should go MVP, Rookie of the Year. Luis Robert.
I have two options. Luis Robert, and for some reason I'm really hot on the A's this year, so I'm going to go with Jesus Luzardo. He's my second option.
Luzardo's going to be a reliever.
Really?
That's why I don't think he's going to be. Yeah.
I didn't hear that. I heard he's going to be their like two starter.
Oh, I have him in fantasy, and he's only listed as a reliever.
Oh well, I still think he's going to be good.
No, he's going to be good. I mean, he should be good.
Yeah.
But I think.
But it probably will be Luis Robert.
Yeah. MVP. Who you got? I thought he was going to turn around with a Cole jersey.
What?
I thought you were going to turn around with a Cole jersey.
No. I wish I had a Cole jersey. But no, I think Judge, this year he's going to stay healthy. He looks great in the exhibition games. I think if he stays healthy, this is his year.
See, it's funny you say that. Because I was going to say the same thing.
Really?
Judge hit 3 homers in 3 games?
2 games.
2 games. He looks sharp.
He's pulling the baseball. That's how you know he's hot right now.
Yeah.
He's pulling the baseball.
You expect the pitchers to have the upper edge on hitters, especially this early. But Judge has shown no signs of slumping or anything like that.
If he gets hurt at any point, even if he goes on the 10-day DL, that's gonna fuck up his whole season.
Yeah.
He needs to stay as healthy as hell.
Yeah. I agree.
in order for him to win MVP.
There's no Altuve to beat. There is Altuve to beat, but it's an easier Altuve
There's
to
Mike Trout to beat, but he's just like so generic. They probably don't want to give him MVP again. He's just like so good every year. Like,
And I think he's gonna get not overshadowed, but like a lot of his success is gonna be taken away by the fact that he's got a better team with him now. So like last year and the years before, it was Mike Trout and the boys. Now it's Mike Trout, Rendon, and the boys. So like I think Rendon's gonna get a
Mike
little
Trout, Rendon, Ohtani, and the boys.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So I think Trout's gonna get a little bit less love. But yeah. So I agree with the Judge MVP. Cy Young.
Garrett.
So
He should have won it last year. He's gonna win it this year.
I either think it's Garrett or this is gonna sound so far to left field.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
Tyler Glasnow.
Oh, I didn't think you were gonna say that. That's my 2021 pick. I'm not even kidding. That's my 2021 pick.
Here's the thing. Glasnow had an insane start to the year, then got hurt.
He's not ready though. This year he just needs practice. Next year he'll be ready.
He's not ready. Last year his like first couple of starts, he had like a 1 point.
No, he's not ready to be a Cy Young. That's what I mean.
You know,
I think next year he could be a Cy Young.
60 games.
Not this year.
60 games.
Yeah, 60 games, pitching every 5 days. That's about like 11 starts. That's not enough to automatically become a Cy Young pitcher, in my opinion.
Well, if you have 11 good starts.
And that's why I think next year. I think this is like his trial run this year.
Fair.
So he like only played in April last year and missed the rest of the freaking year. And who knows? His surgery could have he hit Tommy John, right?
It's true. Yeah.
That could have completely thrown him off. Like a lot of players don't come back good from that.
That's true.
So yeah, I actually have him. I have a little cheat sheet right here that I was working on last night in preparation for this. I have him written down as my 2021 Cy Young. But 2020 now.
NL. I'll take the East.
You forgot surprise and most improved.
Oh! Surprise player.
I'm gonna jump on your White Sox wagon here. My surprise is Eloy Jimenez.
See, this podcast is ass because we keep picking the same goddamn players.
Is yours Eloy?
Mine was Eloy.
Yeah, guys, trust me. We didn't talk about this beforehand.
We didn't.
I guess great minds just think alike. I guess that's what it is.
I mean, maybe we're just so right that it's gonna happen.
I mean, Eloy has the power to hit freaking bombs.
Eloy's gonna be a beast.
Yeah. And he's going to be so underlooked with like Moncada and Encarnacion. And like he's just going to be a silent assassin for the White Sox.
I agree. Now, the most surprised player. I have one question. Jonathan Schoop is on the Tigers, right?
Mm-hmm.
My most surprised player is Jonathan Schoop.
He's old.
He's old, but he's been underrated his entire career. With Baltimore, he was like very good.
He was just so overlooked by Manny Machado that he wasn't seen.
I think with the 60-game season, he's one of the types of guys who are going to say, damn, this kid's good. Not a kid anymore. This old guy's good. Like, maybe people will start to realize that Jonathan Schoop is actually good. And he's going to have a really good year. I'm feeling it. He just gets no love. Who you got?
We also have to do bust of the year after this. My surprise is Clark Schmidt. He looked really good in summer camp. Boone said he's this close to coming up to the MLB. He's going to come out of the bullpen and pitch like a beast. I mean, he was making Judge, Stanton, all those guys look silly in summer camp.
So at first, when you said that, I did not agree. I did not think that we were going to call him up.
No, Bleacher Report saying Boone is this close to calling him up. He didn't even want to send him down. He just had to. It's going to happen. And somebody in the bullpen is going to get hurt or suck. Some guy like Holder will go back to AAA because he sucks. Well, actually, no, AAA is not even a thing this year, so he'll just go like on the waiting list or whatever it is.
Taxi squad.
Yeah. I think Clark Schmidt's going to come up a year earlier than expected, and he's going to be a beast. And I think he's going to be a great pitcher for the Yankees in the near future.
You know what? You talked me into agreeing with that.
I mean, it's a bold take, but like I can see it happening.
I say that Davey Garcia is an absolute bust. Not the point.
Oh, he pitched like shit the other night.
He's dude, why didn't we trade him? Remember there was talks about trading him for like Syndergaard?
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, don't do it. You have Davy. Davy
I mean,
goes.
Syndergaard would have been useless this year, but
Davy goes.
still, for like next year, would have been good.
Garcia still sucks.
Yeah, Garcia's
Yeah.
trash. Excuse me. Okay.
Bust of the year.
Don't remind me. Oh no, I was about to make a really shitty joke. Okay. You go. I have mine at the tip of my tongue.
You got one?
I've always thought this guy was so overrated. I've always hated him so much. Freaking Jose Ramirez. I hate him. I don't like him.
I don't think he's very good.
He's always a diamond in the MLB The Show. He's always like, oh, Jose Ramirez. I just don't say it. He's not that good. I'm sorry. He's not. And he's not going to be good this year either.
So now, I was thinking, and I can't fairly call him a bust. Like Michael Chavis, not going to have that good of a year. But like those guys aren't going to have that good of a year. But it's not like a bust of the year because they're not like big-time players by any means.
I guess Ramirez has already established himself.
So that's why it's a good bust. So it's really tough because like it's an easy low shot to pick an Astro. That's why I'm gonna go with you.
Thank you. I was gonna tell you to say that.
Uriel is not a good baseball player.
He thinks he's so cool with his stupid hair. Look at me, I got nice hair. He's not good. He has a few clutch playoff home runs, but that's because he knows the fucking pitch is coming to him. He's not good. He's really not good. I think last year in like June or something, he had like a hell of a. He was like player of the month. He was like really good for 1 month. But other than that, he hasn't done jack shit.
I don't know why everybody thinks he's like Bregman tier. Like, no,
Yeah,
you're
no.
not. Dude.
It's ridiculous.
Not that good. You're gonna be a bust. He's not gonna.
No.
Honestly, don't be surprised if he bats like low 200s this year.
I would not be surprised. All right, NL time.
Oh, NL East. I got.
They're not ready yet. Don't put Miami ahead of 5. They're not ready. They're 5 this year.
I was thinking. I was going top to bottom in my head. I got Miami at 5.
In a few years, though, but watch out for Miami, though. Watch out.
This division is going to be interesting. I have the Mets at 4.
Thank you. All these freaking Mets fans need to shut up about, like, this is our year. Watch out. Pete Alonso's going to have a major sophomore slump. It's just not going to be a good year for the Mets. Everyone thinks that they're so freaking good this year. For some reason this year, they're, like, amazing. But no, they're really not.
No Syndergaard. You have DeGrom. No Stroman right now.
Why?
I think he's got Rona.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think, but he's not healthy. You have DeGrom, Porcello.
Mats. Waka.
All right. We've said enough. That's about all we need to say.
And I'd say the bullpen is what it depends on. Because the Mets, if DeGrom is pitching, the lineup's good enough to have it at a 5-0 lead. But if like Edwin Diaz and Familia and all those guys suck, they're not going to go anywhere. I mean, I think Betances was a great pickup for them. Although he's either really good or really bad. He's a two-headed player. He's either great or terrible. So it all depends on the bullpen for them. I mean, I think they could slip into the wild card maybe, but they're not this World Series team that all the Mets fans are saying they are.
I don't see it. I mean, the thing with the Mets is everybody's like, oh, the Mets have the best rotation, the mighty rotation. Well,
not this year.
Not this year. So that's why I think
this year the mighty rotation is the Rays.
Yeah, the Rays have a good rotation. But like the Mets, Cano, old. Alonso, not going to be as good. Rosario,
unproven.
Not that good. He's just not that good.
McNeil, good.
McNeil's good. Conforto's good.
Cespedes.
Yeah. I don't know where you think you're magically pulling your 40.
Brandon Nimmo, kind of underrated, but still not that good.
Not that great. I don't know why Mets are so high.
No, they're just delusional people.
The third seed, I don't want to say it. You know, the NL East is good.
Did you see the MLB is projecting a three-way tie?
for the top three.
Yeah, except they have the Mets and the Phillies at four, or they have the Phillies at four and the Mets in the three-way tie,
Okay, no,
which I don't see.
absolutely not. So I'm gonna take a quick peek. This isn't cheating. At the over/unders, I just want to see.
Well, can I tell you who I think is going to be in third?
Yes.
I think the Nationals are going to be in third.
I was gonna say Nationals, Phillies, Braves.
That's what I was going to say too. Wow.
I didn't want to be too much of like a hater to the Nationals because like
No, they've got great pitching. They've got Juan Soto. They just weren't a good team last year. They were just on a hot streak in October. That's why they won. They weren't even that good of a team. Like Adam Eaton, he was playing like crazy in October. He's not good.
Howie Kendrick.
Howie Kendrick, he's not good. He played like great. Victor Robles, he's not good. He just played crazy good in October.
The Nationals are just such a not deceptive. They're like one of those teams that like they won the World Series. They gotta like come top two in the division. But when you think about it, like
They were like 20 games under 500 in May last year.
yeah, I don't see it. I think they're gonna
No.
and the Phillies are gonna be good.
With Girardi, Didi, Wheeler, they're gonna be good.
Such an underrated piece. He handles pitching better than any other manager I've seen.
Girardi, I agree.
He's such a good manager. Didi Harper's gonna have a good year.
He's gonna have a breakout year, I think.
Yeah, the Phillies will be good, but I think the Braves will just edge them out.
I think the Phillies are still gonna underperform like they always do, but I think they're gonna be good.
I think it's managerial stuff. I don't think they're gonna underperform.
I mean, Gabe Kapler, he's down here, but Girardi's way up there. I mean, he's one of the best managers in baseball.
I think it'll be really close with the Braves and Phillies. I think the Braves will just edge them out, though.
Yeah. Well, the Braves are my second pick for the World Series for the NL, behind the Dodgers, obviously.
Yeah. We'll wait.
Okay. Oh, you're definitely on the Diamondbacks train, aren't you?
No.
Okay, good.
Central.
I'm on the Ketel Marte train, but not the Diamondbacks train.
I agree.
Okay. Central. Coming in fifth. So we got Cubs, the Brewers, the Reds. Who are the other two? I always blank. Who?
Pirates and Cardinals.
Pirates. Okay. Fifth, the Pirates. Josh Bell's the only good player. Fourth. Oh my God! So many people are gonna hate me. It's gonna be the Cubs in fourth. I mean, they're just like, ugh. I don't know. It's like the Cubs. I don't know. Like John Lester, Kyle Hendricks. Oh, no thanks. Baez, he's overrated. He swings like a fucking psychopath. Yeah, it's either a dinger or an out. Chris Bryant, I think he's gonna be good. Well, not he's gonna be good. He is good. Rizzo, I've always hated Rizzo. Maybe when he swings, like he just looks like an idiot. I just don't like him. Yeah. So no, the Cubs are gonna go down this year. In third.
I know where I'm going, but I'll wait.
This is tough, you know? No, I hate to do this to Yelly, but I've got the Brewers in third. Really, other than Yelich, they're not good. Kane is old and washed. He can't hit anymore. Their pitching, other than Woodruff, their pitching isn't good. Well, Hader, obviously, he's a beast. I just don't see it with the Brewers. Keston here is a rising player. I just don't see it.
I think I'm going to swap the Brewers and Cubs. I don't see the Brewers with anything. I mean,
Okay.
I agree.
That's fair.
It'll be close.
It'll be close. It'll be within like 2 games with those teams.
Mm-hmm.
In second, I've got the Reds. I think they're gonna go from like a shit team to like a above average team this year. I think they're gonna have a big leap, and I think starting next year they're gonna be like the future of that division for the next several years. Yeah. I think this year it's still second place for the Reds, and then in first the Cardinals.
I understand what you're saying with the Reds, but.
And all these Reds fans, and people like, oh, why did we release Derek Dietrich? That was so stupid. Other than his, 3 pimped home runs that went viral, he batted 100. He's not a good player. He just, pimps home runs, and everyone loves him. He's just a player that everyone loves, but he's not good. So that's why they released him, just to clarify for all you salty people.
Luis Castillo, Sonny Gray.
Trevor Bauer, don't even say that name. He's not good.
He's so overrated.
Yeah.
So overrated. But he's above. He's a good pitcher. You got and you got a good team as well. I don't know what the 60-game season will hold for them. They could be winning the division. They could be back to the old ways of fourth place. I think second place is a fair spot to put them at. I think the Cardinals will just – it's honestly – it could be one of the better divisions in baseball, or it could be one of the worst. Sadly, I don't think it's going to be a very good division this year, and I have the Cardinals in first.
Mm-hmm.
That little rhyming scheme actually kind of worked out.
Mm-hmm.
Right. West.
Are you blanking like I was? You've got the Diamondbacks, the Rockies, the Giants, the Dodgers, and the I don't know the fifth team. Rockies, Diamondbacks, Dodgers, Giants, Padres. There should not be any hesitation for who's in fifth place in this division.
What, you want the Rockies in fifth?
No! The Giants.
Oh, I forgot about the Giants.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Holy
The
crap.
Giants suck this year. They might not even win like 10 games. Their ace is like Cueto. Oh, God, they suck.
The Giants, the Rockies, the Diamondbacks. The Padres and the Dodgers.
I was actually going to walk away if you were going to say the Dodgers. What? How is there even hesitation?
I'm just kidding.
Nothing. The Dodgers have they've been great since 2016, I say, and this is definitely the best of all those years.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the Padres are going to be good. I say they sneak into a wild card.
Mm-hmm. It all depends if Machado. We know Tatis will do well. If Machado does well,
And they're pitching. I know they have Paddock.
Other than that, they've only got Drew Pomeranz. Kirby Yates, he's a very good closer.
Yes.
But like, I think it all depends on how Machado does.
Yeah, if he plays like Baltimore Machado, then look out.
Maybe Eric Hosmer can make a little late career comeback.
No.
But yeah, they could be pretty good.
Yeah. So who is your little your Jazz MVP, Cy Young?
My MVP, I'm torn between Acuna and Soto, but I think it's Acuna.
Okay, so first off, I don't like to jump on hype trains. So I don't like Soto.
Okay.
I think he's cocky. I just think he's a jerk.
Well, the thing that impressed me the most about Soto, remember in that game where he took like a 99-mile-an-hour Garrett Cole, really good high fastball to like the second deck in Houston. That's what really impressed me about him.
I feel Bellinger.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean,
honestly, yeah, I think he could repeat.
Yeah.
I mean, I think now all the Dodgers fans are talking, oh, Mookie Betts. I think Bellinger's going to feel a little left out. So I think he's going to come in and have a great year.
Yeah. Cy Young.
I've got Jack Flaherty. I mean, in the second half last year, which is half the season is well over 60 games. And in the second half alone, his ERA was like under 2, I think.
Yeah, he was on my
So
fan.
if he could pitch how he did in the second half, he's Cy Young, no question. All these people that are saying DeGrom for a third year can they can F right off. It's not happening.
No.
It could be Scherzer. I can see that. It could even be Strasburg. I see that too. But I think it's Flaherty.
I can honestly see Bueller.
Oh, that too. I forgot about him.
But I have to go with Castillo. I think he's young. He's good. He's hungry. If the Reds do well, it's going to be because of him. And I think he's going to get more love because of that. So I think I'm going to go with Castillo.
He's got probably the dirtiest changeup in the MLB.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, I see him as an above average pitcher, not a Cy Young pitcher. That's how I see him.
Very, very good pitcher.
Uh-huh.
Most improved.
You're gonna hate me so much. You are gonna hate me so much. Actually, you like. I'm not gonna be surprised if you never talk to me after I say this, because I know you hate this player so much. He's on the Braves. I think the Braves are gonna have a great year, and I think their starting shortstop needs to be good too. Dansby Swanson. He's the most.
Are you kidding me? No, okay. Dansby Swanson absolutely sucks. He might be the worst player to ever be drafted #1 overall.
Okay, well, I'm not saying he's going to bat 350 this year with 40 dingers. I'm just saying he's going to really improve.
Dansby Swanson sucks.
He's going to improve.
No, he's not going to improve. He won't even start. That's how bad he is. He sucks.
He's going to improve.
Swanson sucks. No.
For the Braves to be World Series, the whole team needs to be good at. Something's going to click in his stupid head, and he's going to be good. Watch, I'm telling you right now, we're going to come back to this video in October, and you're going to be like, you know what, Luke? You were right.
The only thing that's been the amount of strikeouts he has.
Well, we'll see.
Dansby Swanson sucks.
I think he sucks too, which is why he's going to improve.
He can't improve.
I mean, he was like a top prospect when he came into the league. It's going to have to click eventually for him, and I think this is the year. I could be wildly wrong or wildly right. Okay, yeah, possibly.
Absolutely.
But I could also possibly be right.
Dude, he just sucks.
Okay, who's yours?
My most improved player. This is like you can't say Kirsten Hura is most improved. But I think he's gonna have a good year.
He's a surprise. He's more of a surprise player.
I'm a surprise. I'm gonna go with him with my surprise. My most improved. I'm gonna get a lot of. All right, I take that back. My surprise player is not Hura. It's Kevin Newman. He's gonna have.
That? Who the hell is Kevin Newman? Never heard of him.
He batted I think like 310 last year.
What team is he on?
Pirates. That's why he's gonna be a surprise. Nobody knows about him. But my most improved player, definitely not Dansby Swanson.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can tell.
Dansby sucks, and I hate him. But it's
Point.
I gotta go with Harper. I feel like that's a no-brainer.
You're okay. So you're okay. Yeah, I hate people like you. He still batted like 290 with like 38 home runs last year. He's not going to be the most improved. He still had a great year.
Last year, I like 260.
I don't believe it.
Bryce Harper had a batting average of 260 last regular season.
260 last year.
He had like 38 home runs though.
35. I don't care. Batted 260. That's garbage. He's gonna more like 290 this year. Oh,
he had a down year last year, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's a bust."
No, didn't call him a bust. I'm just saying he's gonna improve from last year.
I think he'll improve too, but I don't think he had like such a bad year like everyone's saying he did. He still had a fine year. Just not a Bryce Harper year.
He could be MVP caliber this year.
I think so too.
He's gonna go from getting hate to getting love, and that's improvement.
No, everyone will always hate him, but even if he does well.
Bust. Easy. Don't even second guess Pete Alonso. I don't even have to think twice about that. The balls aren't juiced. He just had a
How do you know
what?
that the balls aren't juiced?
This year?
Yeah.
Manfred said he.
Well, were you gonna listen to the dopey Manfred?
I have to because he said like Rawlings or whatever. Like they changed it, and everyone's saying the balls aren't juiced.
Well, I wouldn't call Pete a bust. He's still gonna have a fine year. I would just call him. I would just say he's gonna have like a sophomore slump. I'd say it more like that.
No, considering that he had the rookie record in home runs last year, and not gonna even, he won't be able to break a pane of glass this year. He's just not gonna be good.
What's the sound? I heard like
Okay, so um, back to our conversation. Where were we? I lost my train of thought.
I think we're gonna do improved or surprise maybe.
Right, so mine's Kevin Newman. What about you?
You know, I think the Dodgers outfield is stacked. They brought in Betts. They brought in Bellinger. Well, they have Bellinger. It's gonna be hard for a spot on that team. And after watching this guy in the Derby last year, I think it's gonna click in Jock Peterson's head that he needs to have a great year in order to stay in LA.
One of my favorite players in the league.
I think he's gonna be like, shit, I hit nukes, but I always have a terrible batting average and I'm not that great in the field. So I need to pick it up this year if I want to stay on this team.
I loved. I don't know if
I mean, he was so good in the Derby last year. Almost beat Vlad, who had like a record-breaking Derby.
dude.
I mean,
Jock is not like I know. Like
we've always seen the power. It wasn't just the Derby that proved that. He hits nukes.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, he's just like he's one of those players like hits tons of nukes and everyone he's kind of like a Dietrich. Everyone likes him. He hits nukes, but he's just not even like that good.
And this is gonna be like, it's gonna be kind of like, this isn't like baseball related, but in order to be like to get, I don't want to say get like love, you can't be a jerk, all right?
Oh, he's one of the nicest players in the MLB. It seems like.
Reasons why people didn't like Bautista. There's reasons why people didn't like, like players like A-Rod, like nobody likes him because he cheated, But Jock Peterson, I got this one personal story. I went to a Dodgers game, got like on-field pass or whatever, sick. Jock's taking BP. He sees me behind him. He stops his round of BP to come sign a ball for me because he saw that I was leaving.
Wow.
What a guy. Jock's a great guy. And you know what? I would love to see him do well. So
Yeah,
absolutely.
me too.
Yeah.
I think we should add most improved teams. We should add that.
Mine's gonna be the Padres in the NL.
Okay. In the
And the AL will be the White Sox.
in the AL, I have the Blue Jays. And most improved doesn't mean they're going to go from shit to playoffs. That's not what I'm trying to say. Most improved, it could be from like shit to okay, and that's what I'm going to do with the NL because my most improved is the Marlins. I think they're going to be like they could go 500 this year, honestly.
I could see it honestly.
Which for them would be like
The
party, woo 500.
Going up.
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot another potential rookie of the year for NL that I didn't touch on, Dustin May. I think he could really complete that Dodgers pitching staff nicely and be good.
Dustin May.
Yeah, the red-haired menace. It'll be Bueller, Kershaw, Urias, May, and then I don't know who their fifth will be. But I think Justin May could be really good. Dustin, I just said Justin. Yeah, I think Dustin May could be good.
I got to go with Keaston.
That's fair. Yeah, I think originally I said my pick would have been Gavin Lux, but idiot Dodgers sent him to AAA, which I don't know why. It's a moronic move. Gavin Lux is a beast. I hope they don't treat him like the Yankees. I really hope he's not the Clint Frazier of the Dodgers.
Most surprised, I have like another one. And I feel like nobody talks about him anymore for no reason.
Nobody talks about him at all.
I don't know why, but he's gonna have a great year. Not the point. So now, let's pick 4 teams in the MLB and name their X Factor players. The players that are really gonna carry them.
Okay.
Go first.
Does we each think of 2 or each think of 4 different ones?
We each think of 4 different ones.
Okay. Okay, well, this is a bit on the spot, so let me think for a second.
Yeah, on the spot.
I'm having trouble thinking. If one comes to your mind, you start. I'm still thinking.
I'm not saying this by any means, but the Diamondbacks will be
Oh, Ketel Marte. No shit.
Martin.
Yeah.
That's my one.
Well, don't do like, oh, for the Angels, it's gonna be Trout. Like, don't do it like that. You gotta be a little creative.
So,
You gotta be a little creative.
all right, this is going to be out of left field. I don't know why I didn't pick him for my most improved. The Chicago White Sox will be.
Yes, Yoan Moncada. You're a big fan of him, I know. Oh, what? Who? Oh, Kopech. Okay, I'll let you talk.
Back out for the year.
Oh, really? Okay. I'll let. Ow! Fuck. I'll let. Okay. Who? Sorry, I just hurt my hand.
He's been underrated his entire career. He's a vet.
Eddie. Mazzara.
That's his type of career is.
What position? Give me a position. I need to guess this.
I already told you what team.
The White Sox.
Jose Abreu.
Excuse me. Moron alert.
The White Sox are a young team. They need veteran leadership. You're going to get it out of Abreu. Now, is he going to bat 300? No. Is he going to hit, 20 homers? Probably not. He'll be a solid player and a great leader for that team. That's why he's going to be their X factor.
Okay. I guess I see that. I wouldn't call him an X factor, but I would call him a veteran leader. Okay. You thought of 2. I thought of 0. Okay, I gotta pick up my weight here.
Really going to pick it up.
Yeah.
I don't think this is a surprise, but in order for the Cardinals to win the division, Jack Flaherty needs to be the second half player that he was. Therefore,
Yeah.
he's for the Cardinals.
Oh yeah, for sure. Look, I feel like everything I think of is too obvious. I need to think of like a bit more creative one, like you are.
I picked 2 NL teams. Cardinals and the
You've also picked the White Sox.
White Sox, Cardinals, and Diamondbacks. Yeah, so I'm picking an AL team for my second one. My fourth one, I should say. All right, Texas Rangers. Now look, these guys could be good. You call up Greg Bird, I don't know. He could be really good, but they're not going to call him
He
up.
batted 154 in training camp.
I don't care, man. He's got what? Dave Kluber. Corey Kluber, former Cy Young winner. Yes, he's old. But he's a type of guy who could carry a team. He could make the Rangers good. He's my X factor for the Texas Rangers.
Okay. Fair enough.
Hopefully I gave you some time to think of yours.
Yeah. The Cubbies. The Cubbaroonies. It's going to be Chris Bryant.
Yeah. So I thought you were going to say Javi. I was like,
No, Javi's overrated.
I agree.
So is Rizzo. I think Chris Bryant's going to have a good year.
Brian's good.
He had a bit of a down year last year. I think he's going to bounce back and be good. I don't know if we're going to see Rookie of the Year MVP Chris Bryant, but I think we're going to see like the second best version of Chris Bryant that we've seen.
I agree.
If he stays healthy and stuff. This is going to be way out of left field, but the Mets. Call me crazy. Not Pete Alonso. Not Jacob deGrom.
Yeah.
Not McNeil.
Cano.
It's Edwin Diaz. If Diaz is bad, they're going to go nowhere. If Diaz can lock down games like he did in Seattle, they're going to win so many extra games. I mean, if Diaz were good last year, the Mets would have been like a 90-plus win team.
I'm proud of you. That's a very good take.
Yeah. Yes. Edwin Diaz is the pick.
That's a very good take.
Yeah, it's like no shit. Yeah, Pete Alonso, DeGrom. Yeah, I wanted to be a little more creative there. Okay, so I've done Mets and who else? The Cubs. Okay, let me think of two ALs. Yeah, I don't want to do like Yankees. That's just like boring. You know, you can pick anybody for that team. You know what? This doesn't count, but I think Stanton's gonna have a bounce back year too.
Ooh, most improved.
Yeah, I think Stanton's gonna improve.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna be back to 60 home run Miami form, but I think he'll be good. Yeah.
That means a homer per game, right?
Yeah. Let's think for the AL.
Luke is definitely thinking more than he does on tests right now.
Huh?
You're thinking harder than you do on a math test.
Probably. Yeah. Well, because I don't want to give some stupid answer. I want to give a good answer. Oh, Oakland. His name is Matt, but his last name's not Chapman. His last name's Olson.
Ah.
I
Yeah.
think Matt Olson's going to be great this year.
Yeah.
I mean, Matt Chapman, he's got the glove. He's got the bat sometimes. But Matt Olson, he's a very underrated power bat in the league. And I think he'll just be a great player this year.
I agree.
Leg's itchy.
Oh, I got a bug bite on my leg. I've been scratching it all.
Yeah.
All right.
Last team.
Want to go AL? Or you want to go West, East, Central?
I'm going to go AL.
Or no, like East, Central, West.
Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking.
Blue Jays. The Red Sox. The Orioles.
For the Red Sox, it's like Martinez and Bogart and stuff. I don't know. Orioles, I would pick Mancini, but he's not playing. Huh?
Sure, Wojnarowski or whatever his name is.
But he's gonna be good, actually. Yeah.
Asher
Wojnarowski.
Give me Machado. Is that your X factor for Tampa?
I still think Morton's gonna have a better year than Snell.
Who's your X factor for Tampa?
I don't have an X factor. I just think they're gonna be a great team all around.
Okay.
And I guess Meadows maybe, but like.
He's got Rona right now.
Huh?
He's got Rona.
Oh right. Yeah. Okay, let me think of an X factor. One more. Shit.
This episode is brought to you by Lowe's.
Here, you entertain the fans while I keep thinking.
I mean, so just to give the fans a little heads up, after Luke gets his pick, we will do their over-unders for wins for every team. We'll just quickly go through that. And that'll be the end of it. So please like, comment, subscribe. If you're new, definitely subscribe. And let me know how you're doing. Let me know who your favorite team is. Let me know what's popping. Brand new whip. Just Josh him, or however the song goes. Yeah, kiss on your belly. And I would do TikTok dances right now, but I'm in my underwear. I don't think y'all want to see that. So we're gonna have to wait on that one. Yeah, I'm just gonna mop real quick. And Luke, do you have your fourth?
Nope.
Luke is taking his sweet time.
I know. I want to think of a good one. I don't want to take some bitch ass answer. Huh?
No, that's fair. Perhaps I can suggest a few teams.
Yeah. Give me teams to get my brain going. Huh?
Royals.
Okay.
Twins.
Okay.
Indians.
Okay. Twins. I've got it. They've got like pretty good pitching, but they don't have an ace. And I think there's a man that's going to step in as the ace. Wait. What are you going to say?
Barrios.
Well, they have an ace, like a one pitcher, but they don't have an ace. Like Cole is our ace. They don't have an ace. They have like a one pitcher, not an
Barrios.
ace.
Barrios.
You're ruining my moment. Screw you. Just hush. Hush.
Is it Barrios?
Yes.
Oh,
You ass. like he, uh, I think he's gonna break out this year. I mean, he's always been pretty good. This year he's gonna break out.
I thought you were.
He's gonna break out like my chin in sophomore year with acne. He's gonna break out like crazy. That was a pretty bad analogy, but
Oh,
shut up. He's gonna be good.
I thought you were gonna say something other than Barrios. I'm like, bro, Barrios is there.
Well, you know what I fucking mean.
Okay. Over-unders. Let's start with the American League. The Yankees are projected to have 37.5.
Over.
Well,
My record for the Yankees, 44-16.
I would go more like 40-20. The Astros.
Well, I'm just assuming it's going to be a perfect world and everyone's going to stay healthy. There's going to be the injuries, so they probably will win less. But I'm just assuming perfect world. Everyone's healthy. Everyone does well.
The Astros are listed at 35.
Under.
Under. I agree.
33 and 32. What? No. 33 and 27. Oh, we've been out of school for too long.
Okay. I know why you said 32. Because
What?
3 is 5, and that's 35, and that was your over-under.
Yeah.
Yeah.
33 and 27.
Yeah. Twins are at 34. I go over.
Over.
Tampa Bay 34. I go
Over.
A's are at 32.5. I go over.
Over.
Indians are at 32.5.
You know, that's like perfect, I think.
Also like 32.
Like, I think they could literally go 32 and 28.
Red Sox 31 under.
Yeah, under.
White Sox 31.5 over.
Over.
Angels 31
Over.
over. Texas 28.5.
Over.
Say a little bit over. Blue Jays 27.5. I'd say over.
Under. Really? The Blue Jays have to play the Yankees 10 times. They have to play the Mets like 5 times. They got to play the Braves like 5 times. Like, it's not a fun schedule for them this year.
Yeah, you're right. I'll have to go under.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Royals are at 25.
Under.
Under. Yeah. So let's move on to the NL.
Okay.
Dodgers are listed at 38.
Over.
You're over.
No question. They're
Braves,
probably going to have a better record than the Yankees. They're going to go like 48 and 12.
they definitely have an easier schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have to fit. Yeah.
It will be nice. It'll be fun watching them play the Astros, though. I hope Bueller puts one right into Altuve's mouth.
Braves 33.5.
Over. Way over.
Nationals 33. Under.
Yeah, under.
Cubs 32.5. Under.
Under. Way under. Wow.
Reds
That's bullshit.
31.5.
30?
31.5.
Over, I'd say.
Mets 31.5.
Under.
Under. Phillies 31.5. Over.
Over.
Cardinals 31.5.
Over.
Diamondbacks 31.
Over. Not by much, though. Maybe like 33.
You think they go over 500?
Yeah, I do.
I think they go over 500, 30 and 30.
That's fair.
30.5.
Brewers? Under.
Padres 30.5. Over.
Oh, over, yeah.
Rockies 27.5. Under.
Under. I mean, they got a great trio in Blackman, Story, and Arenado, but I mean, a trio isn't enough to be a good team. You gotta have more than just a trio.
Pirates 25.5.
Under, for now.
Under, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're young players to break out. I think by like 2023, the Pirates could be a pretty good team.
Yeah. Giants 25.
Under.
Yeah, under.
Yeah,
Marlins,
they're probably the worst team in baseball this year, if I had to guess.
Marlins are 24.5. And I'm going to say,
Over.
well, folks, Luke, I don't know if you have anything else to add.
When you texted me about doing this, you said 20 minutes. I think it's been about a little over an hour.
Yeah, probably has been.
Yeah.
But that's baseball. I don't know what to say.
So I'd say we do an all-star break. Fuck. No all-star break. Oh, that's so sad. I'd
Mid-year.
say a halfway point.
Yeah.
And then pre-postseason for like a bracket, and then after the World Series.
Well, let's get our preseason brackets done right now. Assuming that there's not expanded. Your eyes just. Assuming that there's no expanded playoffs.
Okay, so what are we starting with? AL wildcard?
AL wildcard, I got the Rays and the. Oh, I don't want to say this, but I want to say this. Yeah, the Astros. I was gonna go with the White Sox, but maybe next year.
Rays Astros. That's what I think it is.
Astros. You know what?
With the Rays hosting the Astros.
I agree. I got
Yankees are gonna get the bye as the first place team. They're gonna and it's gonna be Yankees Rays in the divisional round, and the other one's gonna be Oakland versus Twins.
I agree.
Then it's gonna be Yankees versus Twins, and then Yankees to the World Series. That's what I think.
Oakland beats the Twins.
Wow.
Twins choke in the playoffs every year.
Against the Yankees, not against other teams. Against the Yankees, they do.
I don't see it. I think Oakland's gonna have like a really good year. So I think Oakland's gonna.
Oakland chokes in the playoffs too.
No, but I think
Just as much.
Oakland's gonna beat the Twins. Oakland Yankees. Yankees win. And
Yankees.
all right, I know. I got the Phillies in the wild card, and I got the Padres in the wild card.
You know, I was shitting on the Mets so much, but I'm gonna go Phillies Mets.
I take it back. I got Phillies and Reds.
Yeah, I think it's still 1 year too soon for the Reds.
Well, that's why the Phillies are gonna win that game.
And then Dodgers have the bye, and they're gonna play the Phillies.
Match as well.
Dodgers will win the Phillies, and then it'll be Diamondbacks versus.
Diamondbacks.
No, never mind. It'll be Braves versus the. What's the other team?
Cardinals.
Braves versus Cardinals. I got Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. Then I got the
Dodgers beating Atlanta.
over Phillies.
Oh yeah. Yep, Dodgers over Phillies. Then Dodgers over Atlanta. And then Yankees Dodgers. Wow. That would be probably the best World Series we've seen in a long time. I mean, Dodgers Astros was a fun watch, but now it doesn't even matter since they cheated. But at the time, that was an awesome watch.
Dodgers Yankees. We both.
That's gonna be like a Game 7. Bottom line, Cole and Bueller out of the bullpen. Like that's gonna be a crazy one.
Now, who do you have? And in how many games?
It's gonna be in 7. Whoever wins it.
I say 6.
Well, because Kershaw sucks in the playoffs now, and that's big.
The thing is, I want to say Yankees are going to win the World Series. But, like, none of my teams have won a championship in 11 years. So, like, it's hard for me to say the Yankees are going to win the World Series this year.
Well, for me, it's been less since I'm a Giants fan. But.
Yeah, I know. But when you think about it, the Dodgers haven't won in so long. So it makes me feel better about saying the Yankees will win the World Series in 6 against the Dodgers.
I have the Yankees in 7. I mean, it's either now or fucking never.
The Yankees are going to win the World Series.
Like, the Yankees have to win.
Yeah, this is their year.
Like, they haven't even made, like, and all the freaking Mets fans, you haven't made it in a generation. Well, not generation, a decade. Like, we need to shut these stupid Mets fans up.
I have one last hot take before we go.
Go.
Gary Sanchez will not be a Yankee next year. And JT Realmuto will be. That is all, folks.
The Phillies are going to totally re-sign Romeo. I don't know what you're on.
He's going to test out for agency for the money, and the Yankees will get him and not Gary.
I don't think so. But, I would be cool. I would like that, but I don't see it happening.
Luke, do you have any final words?
Any final words? Dansby Swanson most improved. Those are my final words.
Get the hell out of here. Mambo out. Have a good one, guys.
Peace.
Opening day, baby!
Yeah.
Yeah.